Morning everyone, welcome to In Bed With Zhygi. My name is Zhygi, I'm the sexy presenter here. Anyway, how you guys had? How have you been? How was your week? My week hasn't been too bad. I've had some emails, some good and some positive and some negative, and some keyboard warriors always have some things they want to say. Sounds like I'm catching a bit of a flu, so I definitely will need some medication later today. But anyways, let's carry on and see what we've learned this week that I found was a bit of on a positive side of note and life, and what brought me joy and creativity. As for my hair, yes, I just got out of bed, so it's my bed, fresh out of bed look. Anyways, this week on Monday, the front page was Maddie. If you remember, I've done a cover on her a couple weeks back. Maddie Khaleesi. She did the HBF Run for a Reason for brain cancer for her fiance who passed away from that disease. And it was the first year she ran the cause by herself, trying to raise it to $25,000 that he didn't before he passed away. She managed to raise herself $32,316, which is pretty awesome. I feel that maybe a big thank you or a little thank you would have been nice to us. We did try to promote it, and she didn't mention anything. And the worst part about it all is I walked right next to her, and she didn't even say hello. I was heartbroken. Maddie, you could have, like, hey Ziggs, how you doing? Da-da-da. No, not a thing. But anyways, congratulations, and I hope to see you next year. I've already put my hand up and I'm gonna do it. I haven't decided what cause yet this year or next year, but we'll see. Also this week, the youngest Australian to climb the Everest mountain was Alisa Azar, which is congratulations, and it's pretty awesome. It's not on my bucket list because I know I ain't fit enough for that, but wow, really, at 19 years old, Everest, it is a big climb and it is an amazing achievement, and I hope more people, young people, are actually willing to try and go see things like that and experience the world. And I know there was some death in this climb, but you still managed to get your thing done, and it is awesome. And to remember all the people that didn't make it to the top, I think that is pretty cool. Sorry. A fellow by the name of Adam Lang has decided he's going to do a show, an event on the 5th of June in Fremantle by bringing back the 60s. That's swinging 60s, baby. And which I think is pretty awesome, bringing the 60s and, all the people that did miss out on the 60s and show them what the 60s was all about and bringing out all the awesome 60s cars. I mean, he's got a 62 EK, I think, EK Holden, if I remember correctly, and we're trying to organize a whole bunch of other 60s cars, and 60s had some of the most amazing cars, 67 Charger, 69 GT Shelby. It's just so many. If I had the chance, my garage would be like 200 cars, easy. There's just so many good cars from the 60s, But 1970 Plymouth Barracuda, Roadrunner. I wouldn't even go into all the cars that I would love to have in my garage. I would make Jay Leno's garage look like tiny place, because I have so many cars. I would be like, well, no, I don't have. I just have so many cars on my list. I wish I had all those cars. I wouldn't be doing the show from a bed. I'd be doing it in my car or my garage. Also this week, Johnny Depp made the news. You might remember Johnny Depp from the little doggy incident earlier this year. He made a comment about Barnaby Joyce, and he said he looks a lot like a tomato, inbred tomato. Which, Johnny, buddy, I feel that you might have too much rum and your Pirates of the Caribbean thing. Because if your tomatoes look like that, buddy, you shouldn't eat them. Like seriously, don't eat them. Also with Johnny Depp, him and his wife Amber have filed for divorce, and I feel it's very convenient that after they filed for divorce and the wife claims spousal support and he's trying to fight it, now she's claiming domestic violence and that he's been domestic violent the whole time. I feel that's very convenient timing. I don't know if that's... Yeah, I have very hard time believing that he's as domestic violent as she claims he is. But that's my point of view. If it is the case, I'm really sorry, but timing could have been better, and there was nothing like nothing, and boom, now that it's divorce and money, oh, he's violent, oh, he's abusive. We've all heard the situation. It's trying to make yourself look like a victim. Amber, I think that's a crappy move, but Johnny, keep the fight strong, keep the rum rolling, buddy. I also saw some awesome people in Perth, some retirees. Apparently there's 170 of them. They're part of a Perth Wheelchair for Kids Foundation, and they sit around and they make wheelchairs for kids and disabled in third world countries and war-torn countries. I think that's pretty cool. One, it keeps the retired people happy and active, and two, it's a very good cause. Like, I really am amazed at this cause, and that's pretty awesome, guys. Thumbs up. I think it is amazing thing you do. Australian Rich List came out this week as well, and there was a lot of ups and downs, and Gina Reinhardt dropped a whole bunch with iron ore prices being as they are. Her daughters made the list because they got their millions now, and I feel the most notable event of the whole thing was James Packer. Poor man is down to the last $5 billion. I know, guys, you feel for him. How can a man survive on $5 billion? It's just... Sorry, buddy, I feel your pain. If I had some spare change, I'd donate to your cause. $5 billion, I don't know if I could manage. It hits me hard, As my darling partner says, oh, diddums. Anyways. This week, I have some interesting, different aspect I'm going to go to. I don't like doing this, but I feel it needs to be addressed. I was at work and I was listening to some parents and fathers talk about their daughters and, oh, my little darling is going to be like Kim Kardashian. That's not something to be proud of. That if your daughter is aspiring to be someone like Kim Kardashian, you failed as a father. You're like, damn straight, that's it. Let's be honest, the Kardashians, they have no skill set that you could live off. If the apocalypse happened now, they'd be screwed. I mean, okay, maybe not Kim, because we've all seen that video and the girl's got some skills. But the rest of them, they've got no skills. What are they living on? They are famous for, exactly, nobody understands. But the people are like, oh yes, let's get Kardashian, let's watch this, oh the Kardashians. Guys, come on. Another show that blows my mind is Real Housewives of New York, Miami, Perth, Melbourne, Mob Wives. Most of these ladies are not housewives, because if you look up definition of housewives, it's someone that does housework and someone that stays at home, looks after the kids, and none of these women do any of that. Nobody. It's like housewife, maybe house adjacent, not a housewife, but people are aspiring to be this. Oh, my kid's gonna be on 16 and pregnant. What the hell's wrong with you? That's not something you tell people. That's a family secret. That's pretty much should be covered up like next to Uncle Joe fiddling with you. Nobody should know about this. Oh, my daughter. No. It is disgusting that people are putting these... I've got no good words to say about the people like them to such spotlight, and kids are trying to aspire them. If you want to have a female to aspire to be someone like you do for your kids, look at something like Lithuanian president. Yes, labas rytas. Dalia Grybauskaitė, first female president. Boom. Michelle Obama. Look at her. She's an amazing woman. German Chancellor Angela Merkel. Just to name a few. Oprah Winfrey. Hillary Clinton, J.K. Rowling, had nothing, was living in a car. Boom, now she's a multi-billionaire, self-made. No, okay, let's Kim Kardashian. I mean, Duchess of Cambridge, Catherine. Amazing. There's so many women that are like way more better suited to be idolized by youngins than talentless Kardashians and what they do for whatever. I mean, I feel the most important person that should be followed and idolized is my Lisa, my darling partner, because the amount of crap she puts up for me, she should get awards, statues, medals, days named after her, but, whatever. That's my point of view. I have daughters and I am fighting really hard to make sure they are raised properly and don't aspire to be nobodies. Let's be honest. It's disgusting, and the people they surround themselves with. Let's look at this. Omar is a drug addict. Scott is an alcoholic, which just a dedicated drinker. So he'd be welcome in Australia. He'd just fit right in. He'd just be one of us. And Kanye, well, he never really had both hands on reality, anyways. But whatever. Anyways, enough of the negativity. I had much feel about the Kardashians, and I think the waste of space that they are. But anyways, KDC Legend of the Week. It goes to a gentleman by the name of Benjamin Lloyd. He's a tattoo artist from New Zealand, and he has decided to upbring the children in the Starship Foundation or hospital or patients. And he went and gave them free tattoos, like airbrush tattoos, so not real tattoos. And the work is amazing. The kids love it. The kids get an uplift to it. I think it's an amazing thing you do. He's put it on Facebook, and all the likes he got. I think it's awesome. One thing that does really upset me, I have a back piece, and the hours and hours I've spent on it, and still have to spend on it to finish my tattoo, while these kids just boom, done, gorgeous. I mean, come on, make it happen, buddy. Anyways, I think you do what you do is an amazing thing, and therefore, KDC Legend of the Week is you. Anyways, guys, that's my little rant and my little show, and yeah, morning's up. I've got to go feed the little monster, and anyways, have a good day.